Hey everybody, I'm Roy Candy, and it's a new year, and we're back with more Favorite Game Friday. This is a show where we have contributors come in and talk about their favorite game in a topic of the week. This week isn't just about games, it's about your actual board game resolutions. So, because it's the new year, are there board game resolutions you have? Make sure to leave that in the comments down below, especially if it's something that you haven't seen mentioned here on the show. And let's get to all the contributors' clips.
Hi, it's Barb Meeple, PhD, and my board gaming resolution for 2023 is to get more of the games that I already have on my game shelf to the table. My spouse and I are going to set up a 10 by 10 game challenge in order to do that, and we're going to choose some of those old favorites that just haven't hit the table as much because we're constantly looking for the new shiny thing around the next corner. Happy Friday, everyone.
My resolution is to just get all these games played. Things that I really wanted to look at last year. My ISS Vanguard is still not even out of the box. My Bogeyman's out of the box. We started playing this. This one's still in shrink. So I played the first game of this, but I haven't touched it. I know Mike loves this. Lance goes here. I have too many games to play. So my resolution is to try to get all these played.
Hello everyone, it's Ben from Ben and Danielle Reviews, and my New Year's resolution is to play more games off my shelf. I have a lot of games I need to play, and I want to try and do one new game a week if I can, so 52 new games. I also want to try and get more content out on the channel. Happy Friday, everyone. Bye.
My 2023 resolution is to actually get some of these Ryan Lockett games played. Things like Isla Bound, or Now or Never. I'm going to get those. Expect some Catch-a-Paloozas.
Hi everybody, I'm Nathan. Happy New Year. My non-gaming New Year's resolutions are the usual: try to expand my comfort zone, try to eat healthy. My gaming New Year's resolutions are also the usual: track my plays, track my spending, and work on that shelf of shame. Oh, speaking of tracking my spending, I spent a lot of money last year on these three games. Therefore, no more expansions for these three games until I've played it 100 times. Take care, everyone.
Merry New Year from Frenchie, everybody. Happy 2023. So what is Frenchie's resolution? Well, doctor says diet and exercise have to be top of the list. But besides that, as far as board games are concerned, my resolution is to start to clear up and make a sizable dent in my shelf of shame. I've got 3 pages of games that I'm going to go ahead and take care of this year. And top of the list is Wingspan. Let's go ahead and soar through that this year, pun intended, and start checking off some coveted games on my shelf that I really want to get to the table. That is it for this year. Let's see how it progresses. Hope you're doing well. Take care of yourself. Play nice, and we'll see you next week.
Hey everybody, my board game resolution for this upcoming year is to basically play more games, right? So I went through on my BG Stats app here to set up a couple of challenges. The first one is to play 100 new to me games. That way I can get some of these unplayed games from the shelf onto the table. Last year we played 82, so close. 82 new games, so close. And then the other one is to just play 200 different games. So that should help play through some of the other games in the collection, get them played. The previous year, we played 161 different games. So, basically my resolution is to play more games, right? I guess that's everybody's hope for every year, right? Yeah, so, all right, well, happy Friday, everybody.
Hi, I'm Julian, and this is Libby, and we are from Box Meeple. So, our New Year's resolutions regarding board gaming. For me, it's to stretch myself, to try new games, because all the favourite games I've played this year were games I never would have attempted before. So I need to really push myself out and try games I think perhaps are going to be too complicated for me.
And for me, it's to play some of my favourite games more. When I've done the sort of top 50 lists and things, I've realised that there's some of my absolute favourites we didn't actually play last year, and that makes me a little bit sad. So trying to get those real favourites back to the table a bit more often.
Hi, I'm Diane from Toronto, and my New Year's resolutions, I've got a couple of them. One, I want to meet everybody at the Dice Tower, all the Dice Tower crew, and any contributors that are going to be on the cruise this year. I really look forward to meeting everybody and possibly playing some games. And the second thing I want to do is shrink these piles of unplayed games. I really need to get them to the table. Hoping I'll meet lots of people this year that will help me get this resolution accomplished.
Hi, I'm Dave,
And I'm Jovita.
and the topic today is New Year's resolutions. Sometimes I feel more like a collector more than a board game player lately, so my resolution is to not buy any games this year. And my wife made me a very thoughtful Christmas gift, which is a scratch-off board with some of our games listed in it. So we're going to pick one each week. Like this week, it's Fireball Island. So we'll play that game and then scratch off and move on to the next one.
And since I grew up in Poland and I really love Thorgal comic books, I'm really excited about the possibility of the Thorgal game coming out. So hopefully Ignacy Trzewiczek will hurry up and get that game going so I can enjoy and play the game.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy Friday, everyone. I'm Ed from Board Game Fever.
And I'm Jessica. And my board game resolution for this year is going to be to finish a complete campaign of Artisans of Splendid Vale, which I just got a week ago or maybe a few days ago.
About a week ago.
A week ago. So I'm very excited to try this one and get into it and be able to finish it this year.
Me too. It's from the designer of Mansions of Madness, which we like a lot, so I'm really looking forward to that. My board game resolution, I actually have two. One of them is similar to Jessica. I just want to play and finish more campaign games like Midara, for example. Really excited to start and dive into it. And another one, which is like kind of a personal challenge, is to learn 2 new games / expansions every week. And so far, we've been doing really well in that.
First week, so yes.
Yes. All right, that's all we have. Happy Friday.
Bye.
For me, it's going to be working on game design every single day. I'm trying to set a little bit of time aside for each of my days to work on making my own games. I had a game called Last Light that was on crowdfunding and it did super well, and I can't wait for that to get to all of the backers, but I'm working on even more stuff, so I'm going to force myself to make sure that happens because I've got lots of crazy ideas.
Hi, I'm Josh from the YouTube channel Josh Yaks, and my one and only resolution for 2023 is to finally do something I've been wanting to do for years, which is to start a Chaos Club, where I get together with the same group of 5 people to play one of my favorite board games of all time, Chaos in the Old World, with the Horned Rat expansion. The idea would be that each of us would take on one of the very highly asymmetrical factions, and we would play that same faction for 3 or 4 months in a row and get to know it really well. And then we would rotate factions and get to learn a new faction. My only problem with this whole plan? I don't have 4 friends.
What's happening, Dice Tower? It's Andrew here with Table Talk, a board game channel talking about what board games you should be bringing to your table. My board gaming resolution this year is to play some of those games that I have not been able to play as of yet. A lot of these games for me need specific player counts or a specific group of people, and I just need to be more intentional about making those groups happen. A lot of games, like for me, Spartacus or Cosmic Encounter or Western Legends are either favorites of mine I haven't played in a while or haven't played yet. I need to bring those groups together, get those experiences to the table. I hope you do as well, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.
Kia ora koutou, Kakamaki here, and I'm in New Zealand and games are just horrendously priced, so I've kind of just got a small-ish stash of print and plays. These are just the Kickstarters. And this is what I printed last night. But my resolution, anyway, is to get through all of these and the other stash, but just about as big, of the free stuff over on my bookshelf. Now, my final resolution is if you're as crafty and as frugal as I am, I'm going to start a YouTube channel based on print and plays and related crafts. So, have a good one.
Assalamu alaikum. My board game resolution for 2023 is going to be curate a better collection for me. That includes 2 parts. First of all, keep my purchasing trigger fingers less happy. So think about a game that I really want and it is going to get more plays, and only buy those games. Plus, I want to give away some of the games which are not getting played that much away and find better homes for them. That's it for me. Happy gaming.
This is Chasing Meeples.
Our New Year's gaming resolution is to organize small things like the game books, our badges, bags, metal coins, all the dice, bags. There's always lots of bags. Bit bowls, bit trays, dice trays, bags, There's bags of bags. What do you guys do with your bags?
Let us know in the comments below.
It's always awesome to have these cool board game resolutions where they're just different things, whether it be pulling open games and making sure they get played, or just having more friends over for more game nights. There's all sorts of cool things that are fun to do, especially when it comes to the new year, kind of like revamping your vigor for the hobby. But make sure to leave down below your favorite board game resolution, especially if you have one. And also make sure to check out our contributors from all around the world who join in here on Favorite Game Friday. If you want to be a part of Favorite Game Friday, just send us a super short clip into the Google Drive link down below, like 30 seconds or less, and you can join in for next week. Next week, we're going to talk about what is like the game that you're most excited to get to your table. Is there a game that you really want to play coming into the new year? Maybe there's a game you've heard about that like people keep talking about and you haven't got a chance to play it. Or maybe there's just something that you really want to play that you just got for Christmas or got for the holiday season and you really want to get it to your table. What game are you most excited to play? Put that in the video, in the Google Drive link down below, and you'll be on next week's video. Anyway, I've been Roy Cantney, and I'll see you on the next one.